Hey there, West Michigan meteorologist Michael Behrens here with you. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. It's been a nice Saturday out there after what started off very early in the morning with quite a lot of storm activity. Take a look at this video that we got from West Olive. This is from Stacy, who took a time lapse of the thunderstorms as they made their way toward the West Michigan lakeshore on the early part of Saturday. Beautiful view there, but a very stormy view. It certainly was a loud overnight for many of us across the region. Of course, if you ever have a weather video or photo, you can share it with us here at 13 on your side. You can send it to me on social media, Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on the X Twitter and on Instagram. When it came to temperatures today, hit 84 Grand Rapids, 85 Muskegon, and 80 in Holland. Those temperatures close to average for this time of the year, and a bullseye with the forecast told you 84, hit 84. Start of our new streak at 1 day. Now, hopefully to add more to it in the coming days ahead. When it comes to tomorrow, those temperatures will be dropping. That's why 13 weather balls lit up in blue as cooler temperatures are in view.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Speaking of those temperatures, they've already started to fall down close to the 60s, if not into the 60s this evening. As we head toward 10:30, temperatures hanging in the upper 60s for our northern zones, even down to the mid 60s for South Haven, with many of us still in the 70s. Dew points continue their track downward as winds remain mostly from the north. They'll be pretty light as we head through tonight, pick back up some tomorrow, but continue out of a northerly direction. That'll help push the dew points even lower as we head through Sunday. Dew points down into the low 50s by the end of the day tomorrow. We'll stay with dew points in the 50s as we head toward Monday, making for some comfortable weather as we start the week. The day planner has an isolated sprinkle in the forecast tonight, but most of us stay dry and mostly clear, 62. Sunday, mostly sunny. Great day to get out and enjoy, 80-degree high. Monday, also a pretty great day, 81, mostly sunny, possibly a pop-up in the afternoon. Now, speaking of those sprinkles, you can see a little bit of green out over the lake, and the same as you head toward the north of Alma up toward Mount Pleasant. Just a little bit of green on the radar this evening. Again, that small sprinkle chance just hanging around, but for the most part, most of the big rain is now well off to the south and to the east. We're in a largely dry pattern between now and about Thursday. Here's the hour by hour showing you a few blips of green pushing through tonight, but then we're into a very sunny day as we head toward tomorrow. A few clouds around, but that would be about it. Quiet weather continues through Sunday night and into Monday morning with more sunshine as we kick off the work week. We're into a nice pattern through the afternoon, but again, could see a pop-up shower or a storm. Most of the rain chances Monday, though, going to stay off to the east and the north of us here in West Michigan. A lot of dry weather, mostly again in our forecast until, like I said, we get to the end of next week. Temperatures out there Sunday hanging around mid to upper 70s, right around 80 for the lakeshore. Mostly sunny skies and fairly calm winds. We'll see temperatures in the upper 70s for our northern zones, with temperatures hanging right around 80 degrees from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures climb steadily as we head through now and toward Wednesday. That'll push us up to about 85 as humidity returns. Scattered showers and storms possible as we head into Thursday. Gone by Friday with a quiet weekend next weekend before another quick round of storms by next Monday.
The 13 on your side beach and boating forecast, sponsored by AAC Credit Union.
And here's your latest beach and boating forecast. Still seeing some waves as high as 2 to 3 feet as we head into your Sunday, but a little bit calmer waters than what we had out there for Saturday, especially on the southern end of the lake. Still plenty of sunshine to get out and enjoy the water with if you are heading to the lakeshore. Do keep in mind, though, if the waves look a little too dangerous for your swimming abilities, best to stay on the beach and not in the water. Those water temperatures, though, they'll be hanging around in the low to mid 70s as we close out the weekend. And while our temperatures are falling, much of the country has been gripped by extreme heat for most of July. Parts of the Southwest seeing above average temperatures for more than a month. In the Northeast, several cities, including New York and Philadelphia, have been dealing with their first heat wave of the season, but strong storms along the I-95 corridor are bringing some relief in the east, while monsoon season could help temper record-breaking heat in the Southwest. Here's ABC News' Allison Kosick, who reports.
Cities in the Northeast have been dealing with their first heat wave of the season, with 3 consecutive days at or above 90 degrees. Philadelphia declaring a heat health emergency amid temperatures in the 90s. Residents doing their best to stay cool.
It was really hot, So I'm just trying to relax, let him have fun, play in the water with some kids.
The heat index in New York City reaching into the triple digits over the past few days. But Saturday, cities along the East Coast are seeing some relief as storms usher in a cold front. More than 60 million Americans from Virginia to Maine on alert for dangerous thunderstorms. The strong winds bringing down trees in Washington. The city hit with wind gusts up to 84 miles per hour. Those storms moved through the Midwest over the past 24 hours. In Alden, Iowa, a possible tornado spotted Friday. The roof of this building damaged. Meanwhile, the Southwest continues to deal with record-breaking temperatures. Phoenix now on day 30 of temperatures at or above 110 degrees. El Paso, Texas has been above 100 degrees for 44 consecutive days. Some relief is on the way.
That monsoon is kicking in the southwest, so that will help slowly temper some of the temperatures that have been so record high.
As we head into August, temperatures in the south and southwest are forecast to be above average, while the northern half of the country could see below average temperatures. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
And from weather to outer space, this week in the nation's capital, lawmakers made a push for transparency of unidentified aerial phenomena, those known as UAPs, or more commonly UFOs.
Do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
That's retired Major David Grush, a former intelligence community official who testified to the U.S. that they are hiding a multi-decade program that captures UFOs. The Pentagon, of course, denied those claims. Meanwhile, West Michigan has one of the most unusual events of unidentified objects in the sky back in 1994. Dozens of people reported seeing strange lights over Lake Michigan. 13 on Your Side's Elena Holland spoke with those who were there about their experience.
March 8, 1994.
I was talking to my friend on the telephone.
Cindy Pravda.
And I saw these huge lights on the backyard.
Still on the phone.
And I said, Edna, I think there's UFOs in the backyard.
She watched the unusual lights for about 30 minutes. She said there were 4 in a straight line.
I wasn't scared. I was more intrigued.
Oh, you might ought to have somebody take a look. It's different. I've never seen anything like it.
It's like this is like a UFO.
I don't know. It's strange.
That night, dozens of calls into Ottawa County Central Dispatch all about these strange lights.
Like a hockey puck shape of a light out there, and it just kept going back and forth everywhere.
13 on Your Side interviewed more witnesses back in 1994.
It was there 1 second, and as soon as it left, it took off, and it was gone like a few seconds.
There have never been any answers to these sightings.
So you want me to just tell you the story?
But there was evidence of their existence.
And they asked me to take a look at radar.
That's Jack Bushong, a retired meteorologist working at the National Weather Service in Muskegon the night this all happened. The sheriff's office called him to look into the lights.
And I did spot one thing moving at about 100 miles per hour.
That was over Holland. Then it moved further south.
That's about when it started acting kind of crazy.
He continued to track it for more than 2 hours as the lights moved over Lake Michigan.
And there was about 3 or 4 that kept following it, and every time that initial one that I saw moved, the other 2 or 3 would form a triangle.
Bushong says it wasn't ground clutter, and it had more of a signature of an aircraft, but faster.
What do you think you saw?
Something unexplainable, I don't know. We don't know. It's a big universe out there. We don't know what's out there. We have no idea.
Cindy knows what she saw.
I have no doubt in my mind that they're extraterrestrials.
Now, as lawmakers push for more transparency about these unexplained flying objects,
I just knew immediately.
Some hope for answers about what's out there.
I hope people are more apt to come out and speak about it. There's a lot of people I know that they're still to this day. I still get phone calls from people, Cindy, can I talk to you about this? And, I think I saw the same thing, but I never told anybody.
Elena Holland, 13 on Your Side.
Well, now you're up to date with the latest forecast and some weather and space news from here in West Michigan. You can always find more online at 13onyourside.com or by downloading the 13 on Your Side news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.